seems, though, that the left are mobilising to have Trump charged with something. Now, the Southern District Court of Florida has made public a redacted version of material filed in relation to that raid that you alluded to. The Washington Post had reported last Thursday that agents were seeking nuclear weapons secrets, but the unsealed, redacted copies of the FBI search warrant and receipts of items taken from Mar-a-Lago in the raid don't explicitly mention nuclear weapons. What are your thoughts, Peggy?
Well, this is what they've been doing since day one. They're looking for anything, something that they can stick on him. You know, they did it with the Mueller investigation. They did it with the January 6th. They did it with the Steele dossier, and now they're trying to do it with Mar-a-Lago. They're hoping and praying and trying to find anything that will prevent him from being eligible to run for office in the future. And this has been the playbook since day one. They make these fantastical charges that they know will never be supported with the evidence or the proof of intent, which is required. And it doesn't matter. They get the media on board. They create these narratives. They perpetuate them. And all they're looking for is something to stick. And creating the sense of doubt in the American people, to them, they think might be enough.
Absolutely. For the benefit of our viewers, I have to say, the search warrant describes the Trump property, you'll love this, as, quote, a mansion with approximately 58 bedrooms, 33 bathrooms on a 17-acre estate. But just going back to the Washington Post, they had reported that the raid on Trump's residence was undertaken in part to recover, quote, classified documents relating to nuclear weapons, unquote. And the Washington Post cited its sources as, quote, people familiar with the investigation. Now, Peggy, where is this taking us, if anywhere? I mean, to the layman, it seems extraordinary that Trump is allegedly being investigated for potential violations of 18 U.S.C., that's the United States Code, Section 793, which deals with, and I quote, obtaining information respecting the national defence with intent or reason to believe that the information is to be used to the injury of the United States or to the advantage of any foreign nation. Peggy, are these people serious? So obsessed with Trump, they're of the view that he would injure the United States? I mean, this is fanciful stuff, surely.
It is fanciful, but to them, it doesn't have to be true. They just have to create a sense of doubt. The average American person does not believe this. And let's remember all the charges against Hillary Clinton. And James Comey comes out and he says, well, you know, she may have been negligent with these things, but there was no criminal intent. And so is that the standard? Is there criminal intent? And can they prove that with Donald Trump? That's a very high bar. And if that's the standard that was used for Hillary Clinton, that should be the standard used for Donald Trump. But we know that it won't be.
Absolutely.
The American people don't believe he was trying to sell secrets and injure our nation. This man's a patriot who loves America.
Unbelievable. Peggy, if only half of this is true, and they were after classified material and national defence information and, quote, top secret information, why would the FBI wait roughly 18 months to recover such records?
Well, it's total negligence. And so we know we've caught them in their own lie. If it was that dangerous, they shouldn't have waited 18 minutes, let alone 18 months. And who has the most to lose by this information being released? It's Donald Trump. And yet he's going out every day saying we should release this